comes the fun part. On the bottom of this pulley is a lock nut, and I don't like holding on to it with a pair of regular crescent wrench. So I'm going to use vice grips so it stays on. Feels pretty good after I greased it, which is easier said than done. Okay, so here's your lawnmower clutch brake. Now the way this works is just like on a snapper self-propelled push mower is exactly how the transmission on this thing works, except it's bigger. So you gotta hold the clutch down and get the belt off. And of course it's got a guard, so that might be fun. So there's two metal prongs. There's just these two metal bars. You can't see them, but there's two metal bars back there. You have to slide the belt under, not really under, but you gotta shimmy them out. It's actually pretty easy. So after you do that and you get it off the pulley, or mostly off the pulley. Okay, so you've got your regular pulley, and then you've got this flat metal disc that rubbed up against the rubber drive wheel to spin the differentials. You got to get it underneath both of those. They're connected to each other, which is very strange. I bet that makes a fun part to order. Luckily, mine are good. And of course, it wants to go back on the pulley because there's another guard or something that I can't see, or you can't see, but the belt is jammed. Yeah, you can, right there. The belt's jammed against the gearbox and the middle thing. See, I'm going to turn the engine over a little bit. I can't because it's jammed. Okay, so if your belt jams against the gearbox and the flat metal disc attached to the pulley that's attached to the crankshaft, just wiggle the gear shift as hard as you possibly can, and then push the clutch, push down the clutch brake, and then pull, and the belt comes out. And this is the old belt. That's the new belt. And, well, they're actually pretty close, but I don't know if it's going to fit. I highly doubt it, but it's worth a try. So the new belt won't fit. It's too small. It won't even fit. It'll fit around the first pulley, but it won't fit around the second pulley. I could make it fit, but then it'll be tight. And the way how the blade engages on this thing is very simple. When you pull this lever, it just pulls the pulley into the belt and squishes it. That's this pulley. And if the belt's too tight, then the blades will be engaged the entire time the engine runs. So, that ain't gonna work, but is what it is. This was not a how to replace the belt on your snapper. This is just an excuse for me to make a video, because I have not made a video in way too long. It's why I did so many cuts in the beginning, just to make it entertaining. I was just making a video of taking it off, because why not? So if you'd like me to show you how you take the belt off, it's pretty simple. You just take the plastic cover off with a whole lot of not finesse. You take that pulley off, and you've got this metal keeper right here. You just rip the belt out of that. You just say, "Nuh-uh, I ain't dealing with you, you stupid thing," and just like that. Same way with the ones over here that you can't see. That is the metal bars I was telling you all about. We have that one and that one. You just squeeze the belt by those as well. It'll go. And then there's this disc at the bottom that drives the mower, and then you got the belt pulley. And then you've got the transmission, which is literally a gearbox with a rubber wheel stuck to it. I'm going to push in the clutch. You got to hold the clutch down and yank the belt underneath that wheel. And then it's going to get caught right where all this dirt is. Then you got to shimmy the shifter around. Like that. And then push the clutch in and the belt will come out. There you go. There's your how-to of how to remove the belt on a snapper mower.